reading with a pre-shuffled deck. All right. Ooh, Ace of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Strength. Oops. Six of Cups and the Eight of Wands. Fabulous. Okay, Cancer, so it looks like there's some sort of new beginning in love or perhaps an overwhelming emotional experience at this time. With the Four of Pentacles, there's something that you're either holding on to or holding back. And I'm going to say perhaps holding back with the Strength in the middle here, because that speaks to taming your base desires with your higher knowing, okay, and really acting from a core sense of self. All right, so that's right in the center of your reading. And with the Six of Cups here, this has to do with the soul bond, okay? Somebody that you could have a lot of memories with, or somebody that you may have had, some past life experiences with. It's basically somebody that you're very much connected to, all right? And with the Eight of Wands, there's some sort of communication coming in, or some sort of communication that you want to make. This could involve travel as well. Okay, so this person could be at a distance from you. With the Ace of Cups, we have the Four of Swords. So a lot of self-care at this time. There could be not a lot of communication. I mean, even though there's a desire for communication, there could be not a lot of communication at this time, given the Four of Swords. Either you or your person is really taking a time out and resting, and not just resting, but like really thinking about things, kind of going into not full on hermit mode, but just a very deep contemplative time. Okay. And the Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Page of Cups. So just small gestures and communication. Pages are messengers and very, you know, can signify vulnerability, beginner energy. All right. And with the Page of Cups, it's just like small gestures in love, small messages. The Strength, we have the Moon. So there's a lot that you're holding back and that you're hiding at this time with the Moon energy here. Okay. And you could very well be holding back how you feel, right? And with the Moon, there could also be fears involved. What's more is that this can be an invitation for you to really look within, get in touch with your unconscious and pay attention to your dreams at this time, and also your deep feelings. With this Six of Cups is clarified by the Ace of Wands. So you feel very passionate about this person and really wanting to, have a new beginning, or just feeling really inspired. Like it's kind of like also a swift moving opportunity as well, but definitely a passionate inspiration, and having a lot of drive for it, right? There's something that you want to start with this person. And with the Eight of Wands, we have the Six of Wands. So this could signify a return of sorts or success in some level. Okay. So communication can be very successful. You could be communicating. You or them could be traveling because there's like a return here. Um, so there is some sort of success to be had with communicating. Okay. Now, underneath the Four of Swords, we have the Five of Cups. So this could be like, given that there is a want and there is a connection here, there's an Ace of Cups, Page of Cups, Six of Cups, but there's a holding back. And that holding back energy is being amplified by the Moon card. And there is a very strong desire for communication and a want to get something started in a very passionate way. And given that the Four of Swords is here, there's a Five of Cups right underneath that. So this very well could have been, something that got started and then is kind of in a timeout phase or whatever the case may be. Excuse me. Oh my God, I just totally burped. My apologies. Five of Cups energy is like sadness. So I feel like if there is a timeout or a break for you and your person, that this could be bringing you or them some sense of sadness or, maybe even feeling some level of regret. Another thing is that this person is often focused on, spilled cups of the past, right? And there's the Two of Cups sitting right here. So there could be a lot of reflection or a lot of feelings about past relationships that didn't work out. And given that it's right underneath the Four of Swords here, a lot of times when there's a break in communication or just kind of like downtime or something like that, that can leave people to begin to think about past relationships and how they didn't quite work out. Okay, so that could be going on for you as well. So underneath the Page of Cups, we have the Knight of Swords. So again, emphasis on wanting to have some communication, very passionate, fast-moving communication. There's something that you really want to say, right? And there's a Six of Swords underneath the Moon. So it's kind of like, I don't know, perhaps you're holding back because you feel this person moving away from you, or perhaps you are wanting to move away from these fears. It's really interesting because it's like everything looks very positive, and then it's like the Five of Cups comes in and the Six of Swords comes in, and with the Six of Swords underneath the Moon, I feel like that can also be an illusion, right? Maybe you're wanting to move away from illusions, and you feel like perhaps a way in which to move away from any kind of illusions is to have some sort of communication. And with the Ace of Wands, there's a star connected to that. So it's like you see a lot of healing. There is an opportunity here to have a lot of healing with this Six of Cups person, right? And this person very well could be like your wish fulfillment. You could also be feeling it with the star energy that this person is out of reach for you as well. Or they could be feeling that way about you. Okay. And so there's, with the Eight of Wands, Six of Wands, we have then the Four of Wands. So it's kind of like with communication upon some sort of return, there is a victory, and that victory would say stability, and some sort of commitment or some sort of leveling up. All right. So there is a leveling up here. I feel like there's fear here, especially underneath the Four of Swords, and a lot of want and drive for like passionate communication. This could even be you with the Knight of Swords, like, trying to come in to combat those reflections on the past with regard to projecting them onto this current situation. That's a possibility as well. Wanting to move away from that. What has just come to me now is like the word trust. Like I feel like Cancer, I feel like you're being challenged at this time internally with the Moon at the center of the reading here. And that is, you are ruled by the Moon, Cancer. So I feel like right now you're in a spot where you're just kind of holding back and kind of, you know, you really care about this person and you want to have a passionate beginning and you want to seize this opportunity. Absolutely. There's a part of you that's really worried about, you know, projecting past hurts and past experiences onto this current person. And, you know, it's very hard to know what to believe or what to trust because you feel like you're in the dark right now. You feel like you're in the dark right now. But at the bookends of each row, it's like there's the Ace of Cups and then the Eight of Wands. So it's like there's a want for a discussion about this Ace of Cups. And then in the bookend of the second, it's like there's the Six of Wands and then the Four of Swords. So, you know, could this person or could you be returning, making a return from some sort of timeout here? And with commitment and the Five of Cups, you know, reflecting on your stability and how things had not worked in the past. I mean, this very well could be a new person or it can be a return of an old person as well. Cancer. Okay. But yeah, I mean, ultimately, I see you really wanting this. And then also kind of feeling apprehensive about speaking your truth around it out of fear that it's gonna like mess something up or that it'll be, I don't know. I feel like there's a combination of feelings happening, kind of needing to get to a space where you know what you're working with here. Because you're kind of like, okay, well, am I projecting old hurts onto this new person if this is in fact a new person, or am I wary of the past issues that have happened with this person who wants to have another beginning? Because we do see a return card here. So this is definitely, you know, it would make sense that you would be holding back, even though this person is very important to you. You do have memories with them. You have a lot of love for them, for sure. And there is an apprehension that you have, you know, especially if this is a past person. You know, and there was a moving away towards the star and the stability here. So it's like the moving away card is going this way from this Knight of Swords that's traveling that way toward the Five of Cups. So you're definitely wanting to move towards stability. You're wanting to move toward a wish fulfillment. You want to move towards something that you can trust, that is stable, that is clear, and that you are not confused by at all. You want clarity. You want clarity. Okay, let's pick a final card for you. The Nine of Swords. So yeah, there's been a lot of stress here. There's been a lot of stress. Bottom of the deck, Five of Wands, internal struggle. Yeah. Huh. This is interesting. I mean, it looks like your intentions are very, very good, Cancer. And it looks like it really can be getting off the ground. And then there's fear attached and stress attached to this. So what's the outcome here? I'm just so curious. Ah, sorry. Ooh, the sun just popped out. I'll take that. What is the outcome for this situation? Whether it's new or whether it's old, whichever situation it is, Cancer, what I am seeing is there's a potential for projecting You know, if this is a new person projecting old hurts onto the new person, or even really being like having a hard time getting past, if it's an old person, having a hard time getting past the old crap that happened, right? So having that be a barrier. So it's a sense of like, if this is somebody that you knew before that's coming back, then this person is going to have to earn your trust back. Like there needs to be repair around the trust. And then if this is a new person and you're apprehensive because of a lot of old hurts you've experienced with other people, you need to then trust that this is a brand new person, and you are then going to discover what there is to discover about this new person. And then they show up how they show up, and then you then decide like, okay, yeah, like they have good things to offer, or no, this person is just the same old bullshit in a different meat suit. You know what I'm saying? Because that can happen a lot too, where you end up kind of going, you know, for somebody, and then you just come to find it's the same old dynamic, and you're just like, oh my gosh. And that at that point, it's an invitation to just like totally do your own healing around it, right? Because there's something that is like, there's something there that needs to be discovered. Okay, so let's look at the 3 cards. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. King of Pentacles, King of Swords, Knight of Cups. Okay. Are you having a dinner party? So, I mean, so basically the invitation, I don't know. Ace of Swords. You could very well have 2 people coming toward you. A King of Swords and a King of Pentacles with this Knight of Cup energy, and then the Ace of Swords. So you could end up having a choice between 2. Because that's pretty wild that we had all 3 of those. And then we have the Fool on the bottom. So that's a brand new beginning. And then the Judgment under that. So that's like a resurrection, a new beginning. It could be with an old person or a new person here. And that's interesting because throughout the whole reading, I was like getting the energy of 2, like if it's the new person or an old person, like, and so that's interesting that this came out in the finish, right? That we have other people. Message retracted. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, so basically it looks to me, Cancer, like you are going to have a decision to make. You're going to be at a crossroads with a new beginning in love. Okay? And so you're going to have to get in touch with your inner truth, because you have an offer coming in. And you could have an offer coming in from 2 different people. Okay? Okay, Cancer, so that's what I have for you for the tarot. And I'm going to go ahead and pick an animal card for you. Snow Leopard, self-reliance. You are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. Yeah. Elusive. Yeah, I think that this is really good advice here. Self-reliance. Trusting yourself. We talked about trust earlier and placing a lot of that in another person's lap, but this also has to do with you trusting yourself as well. Okay? All right, Cancer. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Okay, thanks. Bye.